My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire modded with the base mod, Replay the Spire, the Mystic, Beat the Cultist, Fetch mod, and Always Well currently installed. Now, I do desperately want to continue going with the Mystic, and I am going to promise that this episode, I am not going to infinite with them. I thought that infinite with the Mystic was kind of cool. I thought it was actually really interesting. Apparently, I'm very close to alone on that. Oh well. Fair enough. Obtain a random rare relic. Let's go for the 7 max HP option here. Nice. Prayer wheel. Normal enemies drop an additional card reward, so that's going to help us get a lot more cards a lot more early should we want them. Kind of want to go for elites as well. Alright. So the cantrip we've gotten this time is getting to block drawing a card. But being able to kill on a single hit, it's extremely nice there. Although actually if I just went double strike on the initial target and then shocking grasp on the final, I would have been fine as well. Oh well. Ebb and flow. Each turn, draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards unless you have a spell or art, right? I think I do want to do like a spell art build, so I kind of want to go... ebb and flow. And then fly. It's just a basic spell for block. It's leap, right? But it's also a spell. Sure, we'll take it. Remove a card. Removing the base cards is extremely handy here. So that we can more reliably guarantee that we have the stuff to fulfill our synergies. Our technical and arcane synergies. Alright, so... we can fly and then arcane dodge. Then kill the backline in a single hit. Choose 2 cards to discard. Damn it. What? This is a spell! What? I just got made to discard 2 cards, but discard 2 cards if your hand does not contain a spell and an art. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, okay. Oops. I'm gonna need some more arts. Disengage, it's a block art. I mean, that seems really useful. Add a random cantrip. Add a random upgraded cantrip to your hand. Oh, that's also an art. It also seems extremely useful, though. The enemy intends to attack. Spell for AoE as well. Nice. Gonna need probably another art now. Just gonna keep that balance going. So Feint has given me Prestidigitation. But we did a ridiculous amount of damage that turn off of the back of it. Alright, so... yeah, I can ebb and flow now. We only play, like, 3 cards anyways. It's fine. So I haven't got any arts in hand, so, you know, the Lightning Bolt and the Shocking Grasp are still... eh. There we go. That's the best we can do. We can get a spell and an art in the next hand, and we do. Beautiful. Get him! Now, Sideswipe's another art with the ability to apply weakness on a 0 as well. Yeah, it's totally fine as a pickup. Greater invisibility. If you didn't play 2 arts this turn, exhaust. Otherwise, it's gain 1 intangible and it's ethereal. Upgrade to make it only 1 art that you have to play. That's interesting. That said, this is another spell that has the effect of gaining extra energy next turn, and extra energy is really good for us. I'm going to take the Alacrity. We're going to build kind of thick here. Faint. Draw 2 cards. Discard a card, sure. Alright, not bad. Although I should have been targeting the backliner the entire time. So 6 damage was dealt to the wrong target. Thankfully, it looks like that wasn't relevant. Like I wasn't going to be able to kill that target there anyway. Lightning bolts. Okay. Let's definitely power that up because that's insanely good. Clears the whole field. Or rather, clears it for 10. Okay. Sideswipe first to get the Alacrity buff, but yeah, actually, it probably is relevant. We are going to very likely draw most of that and keep most of that. We do both. Beautiful. All right. That turn worked out excellently. Got fly, and then we can try and weaken you. Won't work, but we can try. We can give it a gosh honest attempt. Got him. All right, Onion Ring. You gain 3 strength at the start of combat, and you lose 1 strength over the next 3 turns, as well as Defining Blow with the ability to draw on an art. Got to remember, we need more arts right now. Transform and upgrade a random card. Okay, what did we lose? Looks like we lost a strike. Disintegrate. It's 3, deals 40, ignores block. And it appears to be a spell as well. Huh. Like, while I would love to ebb and flow and stuff like that, like, it's definitely just disintegrate. There's no 2 ways around that. The upfront damage is way too important to bypass. And we even get a weakness there. Ooh, hell yeah. Now, if the cantrip drew Divining Blow, he would have actually been able to kill that turn. A training manual at the start of each combat. Add a random art to your hand. That doesn't actually sound good. At the start of each turn, add a random cantrip to your hand. Well, Keen Edge is actually probably what we go for, with the ability to apply vulnerability to everything at the same time. Runic Prism. Whenever you play a spell, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Okay, yeah, that totally makes sense as an item that would exist. Alright, more than happy to go for this. So Spell Strike, draw an attack spell and play it. Attack spell and play it would be like Lightning Bolt. It would definitely be the one that we go for. Sure. And then we can kill... I mean, I could double defend this turn if I wanted to. It's just the Shocking Grasp was so much damage. Alright. We only need 2 offensive abilities when we get to clear all of the damage from coming in this turn. Excellent. Also Faint here. Spark. Keen Edge is up next, but Keen Edge is not really going to help us, I have to imagine. Oh, no, wait. We actually do have lethal. Cool. Sorry, I forgot about the extra strength. Bag of Marbles. At the start of combat, apply 1 vulnerability to all enemies. Double cast. Your next spell is played twice. So what are our spells? Shocking Grasp, Alacrity, Lightning Bolt, Disintegrate, and... yeah, I actually think we will go with the double cast here then. And I'll drop the Elixir for a Shield Potion. Probably going for a big relic in the next shop. So there's bulk up. Arcane effect. So if I play a spell first, right? Yep. Alacrity is a spell, so I can double cast the Alacrity here. Oh gosh, had I cast an art yet? I really hope I'd cast an art. I don't think I'd cast an art yet, so I actually don't think I get the effect of the... Yeah, I don't. Boo. Floating Disc. That's another spell, and it's a spell that gives us Dex. Dex is really good. Probably none of those this time. Alright. Let's upgrade the floating disc. So we're gonna try and basically double tap the floating disc. And... Gemini form. At the end of combat, gain gold equal to the current total of spells and arts played this turn. So that, I also don't understand. Does that mean, like, when I play, like, the Gemini form, is it that I will gain the gold at the end of the fight equal to the amount of spells and arts that I had played that turn before the Gemini form? Or is it on the turn that I end the combat? Not entirely certain. We tend to attack actually a lot in a turn, so Ornamental Fan is going to be a little bit of block for us every turn. It's like 4 block a turn, totally worth. And double cast next 2 spells. That's actually not super likely. I'll upgrade the Keen Edge because energy is kind of a limiting factor for us, definitely. So there's my big old Disintegrate that I could roll right now. I really want to as well. No, just between the Divining Blow and the Shocking Grasp after it. What's that? 16, it's 25, 16, 25 is 41. And then we've got 2 energy left after. No, it's still Disintegrate. It's just Disintegrate. I wanted to find a way where it could be something else, but I just don't think it is. I'm going to gain the shielding here so that I can feint. Gaining the Ray of Frost, which allows us to sideswipe. Yeah, because I wanted to weaken the enemy. I figured we were going to be able to pretty reliably get that all off. Yikes. Alright, I'm going to Keen Edge and then Gambler's Drink to throw everything away set for double cast. And now I'll double cast the Tensing Disc. Sorry, Tense's Floating Disc. Sorry, the Floating Disc. What? I'm supposed to pretend I don't know the D&D terms, right? Cool. All right. So we could probably put them immediately back on the ground. I didn't get the opportunity. Damn. I was thinking we were probably just going to immediately put them back on the ground with the Disintegrate, but never mind. It decided to show up a little late. Alright. Definitely defend before the feint. Prestidigitation 2 times over, and then Shocking Grasp. Easy. Oh, this is going to be so good. Keen Edge. Block. And... Moida. I don't want another Disintegrate, to be honest with you. Block is reduced to 10 instead of 0 at the start of your turn. We actually kind of overblock by a lot at the moment. But this is also is set to 10. Spells and Arts also advance next turn. Spells and Arts counter. I'm going to go with the Mystical Shield here. And... if I keep picking up more cards, we could go for Chewing Gum. Yeah, let's do it. This is... I think I've never taken Chewing Gum before. Let's actually try it. Okay, there's a 2 elite path, but it has, like, some gnarly spaces beforehand. Enchanted Molinaire. Deal 21 damage to any enemies. If any of them die, gain energy. That's really good. This is a spell, so we need to do an art first. That's an art. I'm actually just going to enchant it there, because next I'm going to double cast the lightning bolt and it'll kill everything. So it doesn't matter if I would have gotten extra energy in the other way. This kills everything, so it's done. Tome of Spells for 3 random cantrips, especially because cantrips most often draw you a card here, at the very least. Ooh, question card. On future card war screens, you have 1 additional card from which to choose. Nice. We lose the golden idol and obtain the bloody idol. Whenever you gain gold, heal for 5 HP. But also, the cantrips draw us cards. They're actually extremely handy for us. Adding 5 apparitions to my deck actually makes my deck thicker. Still don't think I want to do it, though. I remember initially when that event came out, I thought it was bad. I know. I know. It's hard to believe now. It took a while, but eventually I got very, very on board with that event being extremely powerful. It definitely has niche usage, but it is extremely powerful. Nothing can stop us. Disintegrate. That's all I needed. I literally just needed enough draw to get to disintegrate. Whenever you play a spell during your turn, gain 1 strength until the end of your turn. How many spells do I play in a single turn? Actually, if I'm going to benefit from anything, it would probably be Arcane Accuracy. Then Earthen Wall, Shield, Diversion, Grease. I actually don't want any of those. Okay. Making those innate, I'm actually not really interested in. Upgrade the Mystical Shields. Okay. Prestidigitation gives us the ability to play the Divining Blow, which then makes the Floating Disc active. So I can double cast that. Oh, gosh. And then I'm an Alacrity. Oh, gosh. It's so brutal. Right. It's Faint, and then Ray of Frost. Happily Arcane before we sideswipe. And dodge and attack. Nice. Keen Edge immediately gets us started. Get the party started, Keen Edge. I told you, Keen Edge, I'm coming up. I very specifically said that you should organize this on a Saturday night, Keen Edge. Alright. Yeah. Just let's get that Alacrity first. And then we can follow up with the double stab. I gotta remember that I should just basically always respect the order of damage last. Funnel. At the end of a turn, unused energy is converted to 4 block each. Don't really want any of those. I kind of do want Arcane Accuracy early, because a lot of the cantrips are spells. Golden Egg, whenever a rare card is added to your deck, it is upgraded. Whenever you purchase a card from the merchant, it is also upgraded. Gain 1 strength and 1 dex. Upgrades to 1 cost. Gain 1 strength and 1 dex. That's an interesting kind of like base card. Ooh, what is this relic? Kamer. Every 5th card you play, gain 1 strength if the card was an art, and 1 dex if that card was a spell. That's so much thinking. Gain 3 block. Gain 3 block at the start of the next 3 turns. Okay, upgraded. Right. I think I want to go for the dedication. Just 1 strength, 1 block for 1 is pretty big. Sorry, 1 strength, 1 dex for 1 is pretty big. Is it? Is it actually big, or am I just... Is it? I think so. If it was 2 strength, it would be bad. If it was 2 dex, it would be footwork. But none have the ability to upgrade. It would be too good if it was 2 strength, 2 dex for 1 on the upgrade. This is either super, like, generically powerful. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna take it, but I don't know. One of the reasons I'm taking it is because there's an XCOS card that has a multiplier, so it's like an XCOS effect for your strength and your dex, right? It blocks for a certain, it blocks X times, and it does damage X times, as long as you've played a spell and an art beforehand to trigger those 2 effects. So I think it would be pretty good with that. That's why I'm taking it. Okay. Faint for the read magic. More than happy to draw. Though this might be a little late to use the floating disc. Yeah, I should have done that before a different action. Okay, that's an art, unfortunately, so I can't double cast anything this turn. I don't really get to do much that turn, unfortunately. Oh well. Tome of Spells. Let's go Ray of Frost, Ray of Frost. Mm-hmm. Oh no, we shuffled through the deck, damn it. I was specifically avoiding doing that. Alright, we'll feint you because if we get damage, it's handy. Drawn past one of the slimes now. I'm going to double cast one of these Rays of Frost. Hey, we get all the way to Shock and Grasp. Beautiful. Gremlin Horn, whenever any enemy dies, gain an energy and draw a card, as well as cure moderate wounds. Kind of want that. Yeah. Double casting that. Just, oh, imagine. When adding cards to your deck, you may instead gain 2 max HP. Because that, my friends, is the Singing Bowl. Definitely going to double cast the Prestidigitation here. There's our Keen Edge. And now we can just, oh, offload damage like it's nothing. Give me Disintegrate. No Disintegrate? Wow. Oh well. Mirror Entity, no. Disengage, no. Flying, no. Lightning Bolt, probably not. We're now at the point where the Singing Bowl and the Prayer Wheel are working together such that I get a ridiculous amount of max HP. Rest and upgrade a random card. Sure. Alacrity gets upgraded. Sure. Alright, Captain Abe. Power Attack is a feat, so it has to be played as the first card in the turn, that is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was pretty certain that we were going to be able to kill them in the first turn. As for the Pondfish... Alright, I'm going to sideswipe first so that I can double cast this Alacrity. And then I'm going to Mystical Shield because I'm actually being dealt 20 damage this turn. But now I get 10 block at the start of this turn. Yay. So I want to draw cards, so I guess I'll go with the Lightning Bolt first. And then Divining Blow. We can Keen Edge, Floating Disc, Ebb and Flow, and then just, I guess, throw out damage. Sure. Ah, you brought him back. There's our first slime appearance. Definitely going to have to start burning those as they each individually show up. Okay. Disintegrate. I mean, I could just disintegrate the top line. If we weaken you, then we're actually safe this turn. Let's actually disintegrate the top. Then Divining Blow and I guess Alacrity. Cool. Pondfish, you've got something to think about there. God, we have so many effects on us right now. I mean, sure. Then we can double cast the Acid Splash for the draw. Get the weakness applied as well. Yeah, I think we're just going for the Pondfish next round now. Probably not with the Disintegrate, though. Actually, maybe. I could attack Potion to finish the Pondfish this turn. Sure, I will. And now we get this Captain Abe that we can start working through. Unfortunately, now we're confused, though. Nice final trick, Abe. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll save you. Bye-bye. So we've perfected both of the bosses so far as well. Closing Barrage, deal damage equal to 3 times the total number of spells and arts played this turn X times. So you need a lot of 0-cost spells and arts, right? So that's a cantrip deck. Choose 1 of 3 random spell cards and put it into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Wow. That's actually really good. Like it's like a good version of, you know, Distraction or Infernal Blade. I think we'll take Knowledge Pool there. It immediately gets upgraded as well. I should have checked some of the upgrades on the other things though. We can transform all of our basic strikes and defense. We have a lot of defensive things and a lot of other things. Sure, go for it. None of them became rare, unfortunately. 5-foot step. Now, I believe that the creator of the mod mentioned in a response to a comment that the 5-foot steps shuffle just places it at a point in your draw pile rather than actually shuffling your deck, so it wouldn't have contributed to incrementing the magic missile. Tome of Spells, I'm happy to see. Everything else, kind of not. Oh well. Dono and Decker is our final fight. We've got a Strength Potion. What do you mean I sound like a door opening? All in becomes last, definitely. 2 draw a card, then 14 AoE. Draw some cards again here as well. 3 block this turn. Ooh. You know I gotta get that. $30 damage on the back line. Then we get to all out you. 5-foot step just for enough damage as well. Beautiful. Components pouch. Deal 10 damage for each spell in hand. Good lord. Fireball for 20 in AoE. 20 in AoE is not bad against Donor Decker. 20 in AoE for 2 energy is not that great, though. Flurry. Deal 2 damage 4 times, Arcane 6 times instead. So, if we play a lot of spells from Arcane, this will have the strength buff, right? Arcane Accuracy gives us strength every single time we play a spell. And then the spell that we've already played will trigger the Arcane effect as well. I actually kind of want to upgrade all cards. But I'll go with the safe option. Power attack. I have to play that first, then we can go for the arcane. Let's read magic. There's Flurry. Standing out there pretty ridiculously right now for being insanely powerful. So I can now Alacrity, Probe, and then Flurry for 16 by 4. Yeah, it's pretty good. Bird-faced Urn. Whenever you play a power, heal for 2 HP. We have 3 powers in our deck. Flourish. Like, we could use Flourish, but... like, does it provide us anything that isn't already provided to us already? Or rather, does it provide us anything that isn't provided better by other things already? Okay. It's Arcane Accuracy, and then double cast the Spark. Lightning Bolt isn't even triggered yet because I haven't used an art? Yeah, there it's triggered now. Good. Of course, it had to be. Right, make you vulnerable. I don't want to lose 3 strength, though. Let's Tome of Spells and see if we get to continue, and we don't. Oh, well. That's fine. That's a pretty reasonable performance against the Reptomancer for the first turn. Especially when you just follow up with the insta-kill. No. Take another dedication, especially considering it heals us for 2 when we play it from the bird-faced urn. For every 2 spells played this turn, deal another 10 damage. Okay. Yeah, I want more Prestidigitation than I want Acids. That's not true, actually. Then Knowledge Pool gives us haste. Gain energy and draw 1 card each turn. Wow. That's a wild card. So this is going to just instantly jib someone. Okay. Just double tap for the kill there. I think we're actually fine to, yeah, drop the kill on that spiker this turn already as well. Beautiful. Hunker down. Gain 3 decks until the end of the turn. Random cantrip. Spell. This isn't bad. It's actually a nice way to get rid of some artifacting, which we're going to need to be able to do in the Dono and Decker fight, and then we'll take the Tome of Spells, definitely. Toxic. Drop that. Blade Burst is interesting. Add a magic weapon to your discard pile. I don't know what that is, but I also don't want to lose the strength to find out. Okay, let's double cast that spell. Got a lot of things that are, like, spell adjacent. Choose a card to discard, sure. Here we get... ah, sure. Ridiculous amount of block. Oh, no. I want to play the Tensor's Disc. Dang it, because Flurry is a lot of damage right now. It's 52 times 4. Come on. I had to play that. There's no choice there. Easy disintegrate, though. Pair for the max HP. Spontaneous caster. Whenever you play a spell, exhaust it and add a random spell to your discard pile. Oh my gosh. That's insane. I don't think I want that, though. Spell combat. This is the one that I wanted. Which is... It is arcane, deal 9 damage X times. Technical deal, gain 8 block X times. But if I play a bunch of zero-cost things, then I spell combat. We can go ridiculous. It's going to be so good. Okay, so... Definitely play Arcane Accuracy first. Then Knowledge Pool for... Technical, gain an artifact. That's pretty good. So unfortunately, I don't have any art. Oh no, I do have an art in the Heavy Strike. Fine. I'll do that, and then I'll Obscuring Disc. The reason behind that, as you might have realized, is that the artifacting allowed me to keep my strength. Wait, what? No, the artifacting... The idea was that the artifacting was going to allow me to prevent the constriction. Whoops. So this is an art and this is a spell, so we can now spell combat. That's pretty good. Let's dedication, moderate wounds, 5-step, magic, and then spell. Oh, look at all that. Ridiculously blocked and a pretty ridiculous amount of damage. The deck that capitalizes on both of those is going to be so cool. All right. No, I don't really want any of those, nor these. Cool. Swift Potion's probably better than a Weakness Potion for us right now. X! Chemical X. Whenever you play an X-Cost card, its effects are increased by 2. Okay, we're just going to do that because... And take the Tome of Spells as well. We're going to do that because I think it's going to be ridiculous with that other card. Meat on the Bone, if your HP is at or below 50% at the end of combat, heal for 12 HP. For Combo Caster or whatever it's called. What's its name? Spell Combat. There we go. Next 2 spells that played this twice seems reasonable now. Hey, it's me! Hello, me. There's 4 decks this turn. We're totally fine to do that. Oh no, it's feet! Alright. It's feet, so I have to play it first. This is just because I am not familiar with the mechanics of the game. Or rather, not supremely familiar with the mechanics of this character yet. Yet is an incredibly key operator in there. I'm gonna be mad good at this in a moment. This is like a character I can sink my teeth into. Every single time, like on camera and off camera that I play this character, I see another thing that I'm like, oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's really clever. That kind of thing. Okay. Lunge. There we go. Now we can start comboing off all of the other things. There's spell combat. Spells played. I played 1 spell and 1 art, so I can now play spell combat. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I've got 22 cards in my my draw pile, so bump it up to 30. What? I thought it was only 25 you bumped it up to. Must have been changed since last we spoke. Discipline. Begin each turn as... don't care about that. If the enemy intends to attack, apply 1 weak and vulnerable, and then I can Earthen Wall. Nice. Get myself fully defended that turn, as well as get a bunch of debuffs on the enemy. It's just going to be heavy strike. Step. Yeah, just play them all out. You got the effects of Mercury Hourglass as well as Vajra. Now, I realized that a very long time ago, I died to the Hoarder and I didn't expect it. And it's because it had... I've already played a spell this turn, yeah. Give me damage! Damn it, give me damage! Gosh. Game! Refuse to give me damage. Alright. But yeah, it was because of the Mercury Hourglass which hit me. Alright, goodbye, Hoarder. Runic Decadron, if your HP is full, gain energy at the start of each turn. Our HP is almost always full. When you play an archer in your turn, gain a dex until the end of the turn, and it's innate. I mean, let's make the pair. Another arcane accuracy as well, because now I want to make that happen instead. Right. And I'll happily remove a card there. Arcane accuracy, and then we'll do that one. Excuse me, getting us a bunch of extra strength. Now, Arcane, if we've already played a spell this turn, which we have. Oh, but it doesn't do it to random targets, so I can just kill one of you. Oh, that's way less cool. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Alright, well, Alacrity, and then just... murder one of the Darklings, I guess. Oh god, I hope I'm not coming down with another flu. Alright. Easy tomes of spells. Alright, so we want all of these, like, supremely valuable effects here. Okay, if I double cast the Ray of Frost... Wait, is this going to double cast too? Oh, but it hasn't got its effect yet. Yeah, technical, so we need an art played, and I have no arts played this round. Alright. I have no good arts to play this round either. Never mind. We got exactly the art that we would have wanted. Knowledge pool gives us... yeah, it doesn't really matter. We'll just kill. Another dedication? Sure. Another Mighty Magic, because you know what? We're just going to go over the top now. Matroshka, the next two chests you contain, contain 2 boss relics. 2 relics, rather, excluding boss chests. It doesn't matter, though, because we don't have the ability to go to any. So... it's fine. We'll go for the Tome of Spells so that we can continue any combo that we get. Definitely drink the potion at the moment. Alright. Mighty Magic, Arcane. Let's just get all of that out of the way. Got some energy back there. Nice. I can art for some extra decks. And then I can diversification on here to get 2 weak on you. Then block for all of the incoming damage. Nice. Exactly what I wanted. Now I have a ridiculous amount of powers in play. Tome of Spells. Yes, yes. And that's an art. It's exactly what we were looking for. We now have the ability to play the spell combat for 7 by 18 in terms of damage and 7 by 18 in terms of its defense as well. It's pretty good. Summon a Faithful Fox Familiar. Well, I've seen the other two, so I'm actually going to do this one. My Fox Companion is asleep right now. Please re-enable friendly minions. Well, apparently there's a mod that I haven't installed. Whoops. Right. I'm going to Tome of Spells for a bunch of spells so that I can increase the power of the Spell of Combat by playing a bunch of spells and arts to increase our Mighty Magic and Arcane Accuracy. And 2 by 6. I think especially because I'm putting more things into my deck, actually better served by just playing a bunch of cards. Hey, it's Tensor's Disc. All right, then we'll read, and I can't double cast the Flurry. So we'll just Dedication and then Flurry the backline. Yeah. Oh, we might actually just finish the job as well. Let's also deal a ridiculous amount of damage to Decker, despite the fact that we only had 1 energy available at that point. There's a pretty keen edge. Alright, we need draw from this skill potion. Well, intangibility will do. Hooray! Alright, Decker. This is gotta be the end of you. So we have played a spell this turn. Beautiful. Yeah, that'll just shred you. I knew that Chemical X with the spell combat would be really cool in a cantrips deck. So this was kind of like a cantrips, but also like just ran super thick deck. 1259. Not half bad. Extremely close to the next set of unlocks. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire modded. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.